Another aspect of the features of doubt is that it draws us into a conversation and discussion, rationalization, re-examination on what we already stood over the years. This was one of the errors that Eve committed with Adam. As Satan asked Eve, "Are you sure?" Eve entered into a discussion and conversation. We were told never to eat of the tree at the middle of the garden, further exposing the secrets. Sometimes, in an attempt for us to resist the devil, we begin to open up. It's like a man coming to ask you, "Are you sure you are a virgin?" Asking a young girl, "Are you sure you are a virgin? Are you sure you have not told lies before? If you have told lies before, have you died?" Any situation or circumstance or persuasion or prodding that makes us to go into conversation with the devil. Eve never failed to tell the devil the consequences. And as we are going to see later, when doubt creeps in, it first tries to demobilize our fear, demobilize our grip and hold, our stand on the position of the consequences of our action. Satan said bluntly to Eve, "You will certainly not die. You will certainly not go to hell. How do you know that if you die, you are going to hell?" Another evil aspect of doubt, that it makes us berate the integrity of God. God knows that if you eat of this fruit, you will be as wise as we are. God knows that if you begin to do these things, your eyes will open. Better begin to learn them now. And lastly, doubt has a way of also making an inroad into the soft target of our lives. Our eyes, our feelings, our attitudes. And when Eve saw that the fruit was pleasant, he went out for the fruits against the word of God. How do you stop doubt from destroying your destiny? First, we must be fully persuaded. We don't have to get convinced by induction. We don't have to follow the crowd on things of the scripture. We must pray for an encounter with God. We must be fully persuaded of the promises of God, fully persuaded of his instructions and the consequences that also follow. We must also avoid any conversation with our enemy or our tempter. We must learn to use the word as a sword. The example of Jesus Christ and the devil, where Jesus was tempted, turn this stone into bread. Jesus threw the sword. Man shall not live by bread alone. It is written, man shall not live by bread alone. We also saw from the previous exhortation that the word of God can be used as a sieve. Whatsoever is pure, whatsoever is lovely, whatsoever is of good report. We must examine every doubt, every urge for reconsideration, every action that we are being tempted to take with what the position of God is concerning those things. And lastly, we must learn to share our experiences. We must not begin to rationalize and deal with our temptation and trials and doubts all alone. We must reach out to our pastors, reach out to other spiritual helpers. We should never forget this point, that doubt derailed Adam and Eve from their destiny. And doubt is still derailing many to forsake their original faith, to begin to backslide. And it's my prayer that this small bit of explanations and exhortation will stand you steady in God unto the end. God bless you. Obugbe, it's too long.